Hello everyone, it's time for part 11. Let's get on with it. I feel like there's gonna be another long story segment. Oh god, where was I? I had to go to the ruins. Some ruins. Oh wait. My freaking boomer memory. I had to ask people around for a way to cross
It's so beautiful.
the lava thing.
Oh, my dear Fira, you are such an airhead.
I can't. I'd probably be dead if it wasn't for.
Hello, game please.
It's been a while since I've properly done forge work.
Well, who do I ask? Should I go to the other town? Well, there's people here now. Maybe they know.
Oh, it's Christopher's friends. I hope your little endeavor is bearing fruit. Oh, it's Chris.
Wait, what?
Speaking of which,
Miss Venia, Christopher is... he is...
Our companion has been struck down by illness. He's now taking a rest in one of the residences of the kingdom.
Talking a second time, unlocked new dialogue, Nanny.
oh no. I hope that doesn't derail our business with St. Clarity. And I see you have one of the Namato with you. It's good to see you again, Zaz.
It's been a while, Fenny.
I've told you already to stop calling me that. Just Venia is fine.
I love seeing that reaction.
Back again, I see. Did you acquire the medicine?
Almost. We still need to gather some ingredients from the area around the forge. We've come to see if there's anything you can do to help us get past the lava.
Do you have access to a boat?
An object that serves that purpose is available to us.
That's one way of putting it.
I'll order one of the artisans in town to help you. I can have it outfitted with heat-resistant paneling, so it can cross the lava.
Heat-resistant paneling on the chew. Let's go.
Seek out the Tacna just north of the main plaza, and take this with you. I'll be expecting you.
Are you the one?
You
Yeah.
must be the outsiders, right? Azufra sent word you'd be arriving. You'd like me to upgrade your means of transportation, yes?
That is correct. But it should be noted our vessel is somewhat non-standard.
Totally non-standard. It's kinda, you know, a really, really big shoe. What Zaz means is... No, actually, she means exactly what she said. It's a really, really big shoe. I know it sounds weird, but, just trust us on this one. A giant floating shoe boat? Well, Azufra authorized it, so I guess let's add some plating to it. Thanks a lot. We really appreciate the help.
You're welcome. Come back anytime. If you find the other shoe, I can make a matching pair.
Kick. Thank you for the extra explanation, game. I really needed that. So now, why do we have so many nodes?
Seems like you can use the shoe here.
Sure.
Oh, there's one there, there's another one there. Another one there. All leading to the same spot.
Do you want to land here, Cris?
Yes.
Um. What?
Seems like you can use...
Sure.
Do you want to land here?
Yes. Woo! I'm finally going to see Dad's laboratory! What a weird feeling. Shake it off, Zas. You can do this.
Will you be able to handle the emotional pressure?
Just lots of memories in this place. Not all of them good. We need that medicine, though. Let's get going. Those research notes aren't going to find themselves. You'll be all right. We'll be with you.
Crisbell, what do you want to do?
I want to record our...
What's that? Can't do anything about it? Maybe that one? No? Know what? That did no damage last time. Oh. That's a neat detail. I'm set on 45 milli then. Annoying, but neat. Now what? I'm pressing the button. Hello? Is it broken? Okay. My brain's broken, I guess. feel like I already had something with a similar name. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. Still have a lot to unlock. No offensive capabilities though, that's a bit of a shame. Hoping she gets some nice nukes later on. Also surprised. I was gonna say, also surprised that I'm in the second dungeon of this story segment and there's no side quests yet. Let me try this. Oh, I'm set on fire as well. Come on, that was a ranged attack. I shouldn't be set on fire. Sheesh. So much HP. Okay, so what if I make it decay further? Yeah, screw you. Is there a way to tell which one's gonna fall? Don't I have that already? I swear the rewards for exploration are just kinda eh. What? What? Could you not? The hell?
Should we take the elevator?
I guess? I don't think there was anything else to explore, so... Of course. Nice. Not nice. Oh my god. You know what? Just pass. Hopefully I can get something good out of this. Please, no fire. Okay, that's okay. Nice. Am I on floor 2? I hate this place already. Is there anything I can do? There's nothing I can do here. Can I just jump to the lava? No. Every RPG has that one place that's just annoying. It's just not fun. I guess I found the one place for this game. Status ailments, somewhat beefy enemies. I can't even normal attack some of them. Traps. Pretty much just force you to backtrack. Oh god, almost failed. So many switches. I'm seeing a lot of backtracking. Okay, which one of you will make me fall? Probably the shortest route or something. Is there a way for me to tell? There's something all the way up there. Is there? Oh, there is. Please something good. Of wealth. Isn't that to give me more money? I think I'm fine. 54k. Yeah, I'm more than fine. I should upgrade our weapon after this. There we go. Now, is there any reason for me to go under? There's a vendor. Never mind. It's like the game is telling me there's Oh, way down. There's a pitfall somewhere. I think I know how to tell them. There's like a white or gray plating along the way. At least I think that's it. I don't see anything else. All the status ailments. Ish. I don't see a plating on any of these. Oh.
It sure is hot in here. At least I'm built with ventilation. Looking for anything to refresh you?
Nice, you have a lot of nothing. I guess I'll buy a few of these just in case. Is there an actual path? No? Okay. Screw it. Let's go. Oh, didn't set me on fire this time. Is there any reason to go here? Nani? Was a lot of walking for that. Let's see, that's a lot of attack. Defense and attack. That's probably good for him. Yeah. Let's go. Okay, that was a decent piece of loot for once. I have anything to deal with poison. Look at all the zigzagging. They're trying to pad so much time with just all the zigzags.
Seems the energy is back.
Another random encounter. I have to press like the moon lever like twice or whatever. Or maybe just once, but it's still a zigzag along the way. Yeah, twice. Maybe I should have bought that one item that removes all the random encounters way back in the second city, I think. I could just grind on one spot and then just continue with the story in one go. Nah, whatever. Another one. I don't know, I don't think it's that hard to make money. Initially I did require a little bit of grind, but now it's kinda whatever. Also time to jinx it and say no random encounters anymore. I'll take that. Maybe they stop when I turn on the power?
Should we take the elevator?
Yeah, well, let's go, I guess. Why is this a boss fight? What does it have the boss fight team? There we go, there's the boss fight. Congrats, guys.
Cris Bell, what do you want to do?
I want to record a...
Is there anything? No?
Who or what is that?
My knowledge on the subject is incomplete. Odd. Regardless, I believe what you are seeing is one of my brethren, one of the witnesses.
She seems aggressive. Let us hope she is not quite as strong as she appears.
Keck.
What fool dares to interrupt my work? That sword! Thieves! Scoundrels! Villains! Give it back!
Nani?
Is she talking about me?
Defend yourselves!
Sure. It's a nice introduction. What happens to you? Anything? Nothing? It did nothing. Okay. First it says his mastery, and then it says she gets to. These translations keep getting better. What is she doing? Oh. Yeah, she's creating weapons. Of course she's immune. But what if I do that? Did nothing at all. That's a shame that the mechanic is just completely wasted. What's her weakness? No weakness, that's always cool too. Or at least I should see what is you strong against fire. Okay. Sure, okay. Okay, wait. There's something else? I can't seem to target it, but there's an engine icon on the timeline. Oops. Wait. Weapon is gone now. Rip. What a nice character design. I've never really used this stuff, so let's go. Wait, did it change our weakness? No? The icon on the background keeps changing, I just noticed that. I haven't... What am I supposed to think of that? With no explanation. Hacker. I guess that's the best way to just use that character. Just become a heal bot. Still can't select anything else. Well. Bit of a shame that oh, she has 3 turns now. What is she doing now? What the hell was that? Anyway. Bit of a shame that the time mechanic is just useless now. See, can you do anything useful? Of course not.
Defeated by my own creation.
Nani?
Excuse me?
Don't pretend you don't know, little thief. I am the Tsar, the Living Forge. I crafted that sword in ages long past for use in the Great War. It was supposed to be wielded by our mightiest time mages, to amplify their powers, to defeat our great enemy.
I don't understand. What war are you talking about? What enemy?
The dinosaurs?
What enemy? Why, that's strange. My memories are foggy.
How convenient.
There was a great war. We fought our enemy. I can remember no more than that.
So you're the one who created this sword?
Of course. My purpose is to create and to improve. It is what I was made for. That sword is one of my finest achievements. That you have one of my creations still baffles me. And look at the state of it. The blade has been dulled. The handle is worn out. It's a miracle that you even managed to reach me, given the lack of care you show your weapon. On closer inspection, I see more of my work here as well. This one's bag. That one's gauntlets. Who are you? Tell me!
Hey! Stop buying my bag! My dad gave me this.
If you are indeed the architect of our weapons, are you able to repair them? Perhaps even enhance them?
I am Nassar, the Living Forge. Nothing is beyond my power to create. But I will never serve such creatures as these with whom you travel. Regardless, it appears I have been defeated. Take whatever you came to steal, thieves, and leave me in peace.
Actually, Miss Nassar, we're not here to steal any of your things. We're looking for a lab. Yes, my dad's lab. It should be around here somewhere.
A lab? Do you mean that strange room to the east of here? Go then. Be quick and be gone. Leave me. You may carry my weapons, but you are not worthy to wield them.
Good. Maybe later she'll have some OP upgrades.
No! They're all damaged!
You. What are you doing here?
Wonderful! Now you idiots show up. The Empress will have my head for this. Zaz, why are you with Azufra's friends here anyways?
We're looking for Daddy's research notes.
Yeah? Get in line. There's nothing here, though. All the years of soot and ash. Everything is ruined. It seems I failed my mission. Again.
If only we had a convenient method of checking the past with just a single leap from a frog.
Well, that was awkward. Let us look around here some more and see what we can find.
And completely ignore her existence?
A giant safe. Could there be something inside of it? There's probably something inside it.
Yes, that would be the main use for a safe such as this one.
And?
A giant safe. There's
Yes.
So, where could that cure be?
Like maybe the shining bottle? I don't know.
We shouldn't touch anything here.
Fine. It's literally the only thing that's shiny. Oh.
Daddy, what's wrong?
Listen, Kari. I'm not going to last long with this wound. I kept telling Azufra we have to close the forge. He won't listen. He doesn't want people to know it's the forge that's causing the glass lung. The crystal dust from the processed amber is highly toxic. I don't have long. You've got to get to safety before he gets here.
No, I can't leave you! Daddy!
You're a brave, strong girl, Kari. Always remember, your daddy loves you. Take care of your sister.
Oh. That's... and the body just vanishes. Okay.
Daddy?
How about the safe? No?
Azufra killed Zero?
What? How did you know that?
Something you saw in the past, huh? It's true. I mean, you saw it happen in the past. So yeah. We don't talk about it much.
And your refusal to do anything about it is why we parted ways in the first place. I'm done here. There's nothing to find anyways. See you around, sister.
Well, that was uncomfortable. Let us finish searching this place. Perhaps there is still something worthwhile yet to be discovered.
Like the shiny bottle. Oh?
Maybe we can use this to open the safe.
How do you know?
Oh, you want to move the safe under the acid to melt it down.
Exactly.
Yeah, that won't damage the insides or anything. That's perfectly
I
safe.
wonder what's inside.
One moment. I will scan it. The contents appear to be a notebook of some sort.
That could be Zero's research notes. But how do we open it?
Oh my god.
Perhaps we can use something else in the area.
Can I... okay.
That should suffice.
While this may eventually prove effective, it will likely take a considerable amount of time.
Oh, don't you
That
say.
won't be a problem. After all, I'm a talented time mage. Are you ready, Matthias?
Leave it to me. This is just perfect. Let us take it back to Crispell and the others.
We are fortunate. It is a little scarred from the acid, but it appears the journal is still in a functional state.
Matthias, you did it! Thank you so much! We need to hurry back to Arola. Hopefully, this journal will give her the information she needs.
A nice and convenient fast travel. I'll take it.
Crispell, what do you want to...
I want to record.
Seems like you can use the
Sure.
Do you want to land here, Cris?
Yes.
Finally, side quest.
Miss! Oh, you're Faraga's daughter, Vera, right? Yes. I wanted to ask you something. You're an adventurer, right? You must have traveled all over the world. I've never left my home, so I've only read about other kingdoms. And I wanted to know, how do they protect against big, scary monsters? Well, kingdoms usually have walls, towers, guards, barriers, and all sorts of other things to protect themselves. They also protect against the elements. Rain, strong winds, giant tides. Oh, so just like those walls in the dockyard? Walls? Oh, you mean the levees? Nah, they haven't been used in a long time. Oh no, that means we're in trouble. What if something bad happens? That's scary. We have to do something about that.
Curious. So small, yet so brave. Interesting.
I agree with everyone. We should ask Takna for some help then. She's always fixing things. And she knows more about machines than anyone else. I guess we could take a small detour. See, little Fira? You're going to make us help Cinder even more. Oh, yes! I'm a hero too! Better start training to use fire magic.
Patience. You do not become someone strong over the course of a single day. Now for us, off to Takna.
Unless you happen to be a time mage, then you can just become indefinitely strong. Maybe.
The Azufra endorsed party returns. How's the shoe doing?
It's faring quite well, thank you. But we came here to ask you something different.
Oh my, what is it now?
This might seem like a strange question to ask, but what happened with those walls that can be seen in the distance?
Oh, you mean the levees? Well, they were used to protect the city when the lava started rising. But it has been years since the volcano was active, so we stopped taking care of them.
Yeah, that's smart.
It's a real shame. They are truly a marvel of crystallarium-based technology.
Is there a reason that you haven't fixed them yet?
Oh, I would if I could, but at the moment I lack the proper tools for the job. I know the tools are sold right here in the city, but it goes beyond my budget.
Oh boy.
Don't worry, we'll get you a set of tools for free.
Well, I don't see an issue there.
Really?
I'd be forever thankful.
Sure, leave it to us. On to Elizabeth's shop! I guess we can help.
How much is it going to be?
Welcome, welcome.
Damn, more attack? Oh wait, I should look for the item first. Oh, 5k. Keck. Sure. Yep, let's start up an upgrade. It's expensive though. Oh well.
Welcome, welcome.
Oh yeah.
Welcome, welcome.
Let's see, do I have enough for anything? Oh, that's good enough. I don't think I'm gonna use her in the long term anyway.
Are these the tools you needed?
By the lady, you really went the extra mile. You didn't have to. Now I feel a bit ashamed.
It is no inconvenience. Besides, you do require those tools for your occupation.
You're right. Time to get our hands dirty. Or at least that's what I would like to say. But I still lack some of the important materials to get the system up and working.
Let me guess. You want more help from us?
It's sort of a big list of materials.
Oh boy.
First, I require crystallarium gear. The last person in the kingdom that I know had one was Faraga's husband. He used to work on the Great Forge before all this happened. Next, I need a crystallarium chain. I know those were made in Sinisa in the old days. Maybe there's one still there. And finally, I need the command console to start the mechanism. If memory serves, the command console was in possession of the Church of the Lady.
Those are a lot of things.
Except we already have one.
I know it seems like a lot, but without those things, I can't get the mechanism running.
Don't worry, we'll get those materials for you.
Thank you. I'll be fixing the main console in the meantime.
Miss Faraga.
Oh, the adventurers. What can this old lady do for you?
We heard your husband used to create crystallarium gears. Is that true?
Oh my sweet Pyro. Yes, he used to work on creating those.
I'm surprised he wasn't called Firaja.
A long time ago, long before the crisis began, he was the supervisor of the Cinder Ironworks. But when the glass slung started to appear everywhere, he was one of the first to... I mean, he saved a lot of people during the crisis. But at what cost?
I'm sorry. It must have been hard to lose someone so close to you.
Thanks for your condolences, my child. But do not worry about me. It was my dear Fira who worried me. When my husband died, I was still pregnant with her. She never got to meet her father, and that has haunted me to this very day.
But even without a father, she seems to have grown up all right. I think you have managed to raise an incredible daughter. She has all the makings of a heroine, ready to protect those around her.
You mean it?
Your daughter certainly shows bravery and a willingness to help others. A rare thing for someone at such a young age.
Oh my, I didn't know that. I guess her father's undying spirit was passed on to her.
She will be a great heroine one day. Trust us.
Thanks for those kind words. They do mean the world to me. But then I guess I should not keep you waiting around. I do have one of those gears. My house has a box full to the brim with them. So here, have one.
This is perfect. Thanks, Miss Faraga.
No, and thank you for those kind words. I hope my little Fira grows up to follow in the footsteps of heroes like you.
Oh, she will. We can see the future. You can be sure of that. Oh, she will. Be sure of that.
Will she? Looks kinda normal to me. Maybe after we finish the quest for her.
Oh, it's Christopher's friends. I hope your little endeavor is bearing fruit. Oh, it's Christopher's friends.
Wait, aren't you the... Oh. Wait, she's in a different place, isn't she? The Mother Superior.
Oh, my children. Welcome back. How may I be of assistance to your cause?
Miss Lau, we heard from Takna that you have a special console to control the levies?
Why, yes. I do have such an item in my possession. Why do you ask?
Well, we're helping Takna repair the old levy system.
Oh, the old system? It's been years ever since the levies were risen. We seem to be preoccupied with more urgent matters. If you require it for such a thing, I will gladly give it to you, my children.
Oh. Interesting thing.
Such kindness and trust. It is refreshing to see people with those qualities after so many years.
Go forth, my children. I hope this will help you on your endeavor. May the lady guide your path.
The list is complete. Let's return to Tekna.
How convenient that she had the console with her. And the other lady had the gears with her.
Oh, you're back already?
Yep.
Yes, we've got all the materials ready.
That's just great! Now comes the fun part.
Huh?
I'm going to get inside the machine, and while I make the connections, I need you guys to connect the items in the right order in the machine.
Oh boy.
Hey! More chances to help!
This seems to be a minor inconvenience, but an inconvenience nonetheless.
Oh, it'll be easy. Trust me. I'll get to it right now.
Oh, this thing?
There's a machine in front of me. Which part should I place? There's a machine. Which part should I place? There's a machine in.
It's working! That's just great! Come back here! Oh, don't be bothered with my ramblings. The important part is the panel is fixed.
Does that mean...
Yes, it does. With this, the control system for the leaves will finally be functional once again. This is just great. Thanks for the help. Here, have this token for the hardships you went through. I'll get to fixing the small issues. Thanks again.
I'm sure Fira will be happy when she sees the levies rise up again. For sure she will, Zaz. Anything we can do to help the people of Cinder. They've gone through a lot already.
Another adventure completed. As always, you work tirelessly for the betterment of everyone. Strange way to behave.
It is time to get back to our mission then.
Oh, before I forget. For all the trouble, thanks again.
Didn't I have that already? Yeah. Oh well. Doesn't look like anything changed.
It's a hero's job to be kind with everyone. I'm gonna practice that.
Okay. Oh, but that's gonna be it for now. Guess we'll continue with it on the next episode. See you guys. Yeet.